Door open. Going down. Please mind the door. Going down. Basement. Door open. Going up. Please mind the door. Going up. Ground floor. Door open. Going up. Please mind the door. Going up. To the 8th floor. Door open. Going down. Please mind the door. Going down. Ground floor. Door open. Going down.
Hello. Today I'll be doing everything wrong with Yakko's World. I will be taking into account that the song was made in 1993 but still will include some facts. Let's begin.
Caribbean.
That's a sea and the name for all the nations of that specific area, not a country. Like the Faroe Islands, is a part of the Kingdom of Denmark, not a nation in its own right.
Puerto Rico.
That's a territory of the United States.
Guyana.
It's pronounced Guyana.
Bermuda.
That's a territory of the United Kingdom.
Tobago.
The nation's actual name is Trinidad and Tobago, and I understand they needed to shorten it, but Trinidad is larger in both size and population.
San Juan.
That's a city.
French Guiana.
That's a department of France, not even a nation. Saying it's a nation is like saying Pyrenees Orientals is a nation.
Guam.
That does not rhyme with.
San Juan.
I would probably forgive it if it weren't for the fact that neither of those are nations and including them was unnecessary. Next verse.
Germany now one piece.
Germany reunited on the 3rd of October 1990, 3 whole years before this song was released.
Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia broke apart the day before the start of 1993, 9 months before the song's release.
Scotland.
Scotland is a constituent country of the United Kingdom, not a country in its own right. You can argue that constituent countries count, but in that case where's Wales and Northern Ireland?
Russia.
What Yakko was pointing to was the former USSR or United Soviet Socialist Republics. The USSR collapsed on Boxing Day 1991 and the Russian Federation became the new owner. The 15 republics also became independent states. Note the Commonwealth of Independent States.
Both Yemen.
Yemen reunited on the 22nd of May 1990, 5 months before Germany, and 3 whole years before the song's release. Like Scotland, England is a constituent country of the United Kingdom, not a country in its own right. Next verse.
Burma.
Isn't called that anymore. It's called Myanmar. However, the president of Myanmar has allowed people to call the country Burma.
Cambodia.
Is now called Cambodia since 1989.
Korea.
There is 2 Koreas, the Republic of Korea, the South, and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the North. Both don't recognize one another and claim the whole Korean peninsula but are recognized by UN as 2 different states.
And Tibet.
is a part of China but was independent until 1951.
Taiwan.
Is only recognized by 20 UN member states and hasn't been a UN nation since the end of the Second World War. Also, the island of Taiwan is disputed between the Republic of China and People's Republic of China.
New Guinea.
The country's official name is Papua New Guinea. New Guinea is an island shared between Indonesia and Papua New Guinea.
Sumatra.
Is an island which is owned by Indonesia.
And Borneo.
Is also an island owned by 3 countries, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Brunei.
Gambia.
It's the Gambia. Next verse.
Lesotho.
It's Lesotho.
The Spanish Sahara is gone.
The Spanish Sahara ceased to exist in 1975, 2 decades before this song's release. It's now known as Western Sahara, but it is disputed between Western Sahara and Morocco.
Algiers.
Is a city.
Dahomey.
Is the old name for Benin.
Zaire.
Now called the DRC, the Democratic Republic of the Congo since 1997.
Mayoran.
Like French Guiana, is a department of France and not a nation.
Cayman.
Is a territory of the United Kingdom.
Hong Kong.
Was a part of the British Empire at the time of this song's release until it was handed back to China in 1997.
Abu Dhabi.
Is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates.
Yugoslavia.
Was going through a civil war during the song's making, and had mostly collapsed by the song's release.
Crete.
Is an island owned by Greece.
Pennsylvania.
Is a region of Romania.
Palestine.
Was not a UN observer state at the time of this song's release. Well, that was the end of the song. Now sin counter. Add the number of UN nations in 1993 that weren't mentioned. So, in total, Yakko's world has a total of 91 sins. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye.